Our FBI friends have found people online pretty easily just from a username. What the f? Where are the DMs? I think I'm part of one of these subreddits, aren't I? Or not subreddits, Discord servers? Discord's brigading. Please, anything, stop this. Miskiff mispronounces Emery Maya. Wait, OTK is suing the OTK members? Oh.
Why did you get banned on Twitch?
Sorry, a couple people come out and told me that I have worked there and stuff that said that in my file, supposedly, the reason why I got banned. Oh, also, hold on, one quick thing. To arm you, okay? I wanna arm you with this because, yeah, because his talking point comes up so much, okay? Somebody link the site. The thing that shows the live stream fail overlap. Can somebody please link it? It's in here because people link it all the time, but I don't. The NMP document? No. There's the one that shows the crossover between different subreddits. Oh, hold on. Somebody linked it. Okay. People keep linking this to prove that my fan base brigades more than any others. Type a subreddit name to list its overlaps with other subreddits. The scores list are probability multipliers, so a score of 2 means that users of livestream fail are twice likely to post and comment on that subreddit. A score of 1 means users of livestream fail are now more likely to frequent that subreddit than the average Reddit user, okay? And Destiny and now XQC are starting to show up here. People keep using this as proof that my subreddit brigades LSF harder than any other subreddit, but they're reading the numbers wrong. Or rather, they're not taking into account a certain context, okay? The reason why my subreddits are up here so much, I just want to reiterate this, I say this over and over again, is because Hassan and like a lot of these other like quote unquote LSF streamers, this is their subreddit. All they hang out on is LSF, okay? You're never gonna find an overlap between like LSF and Hassan Piker's subreddit because nobody goes on this subreddit. There are 300 active users right now. Okay, he's like 3 times as large as me in terms of concurrent viewers live. Look, 300 viewers. There's nobody here. Does Miskiff have a subreddit? 200 users here. You're never gonna find these subs. Now, if I go and check out, well, XQC's is up there, does his fan base brigade? Well, oh my God, let's see. Or is it just, if we had to guess, are there more than a few thousand concurrent viewers or whatever currently on XQ subreddit? There's 1,000. It's probably boosted a little bit right now because of the, because when all of Reddit shut down and his announcement got announced, his shit got boosted because there were like 10,000 concurrent viewers here. But like, there's 1,000 viewers on XQC subreddit, right? This is what ends up with people like having these huge overlaps. It's stupid because I keep seeing this brought up over and over again. Even Vosh, who I don't know if Vosh has ever had a clip in his entire life on LSF. Even Vosh's subreddit is down here in terms of listed, probably because of fans that post on this subreddit and they go to Vosh's subreddit or whatever. People keep trying to bring this up as some big own to prove that my fan base is brigading, but it's not. If anything, I think you can argue that it could demonstrate the opposite, that Hassan's fans and Miskiff's fans and all these other LSF streamers, they have such a huge obvious presence on LSF. However, even with their massive audience, even with their massive presence, there's still no overlap with any other subs? How is that possible? The reason why it's possible is because they use this as their subreddit. Livestream Fail is the official subreddit of Hassan, Miskiff, etc., etc., etc. That's just, yeah. Ugh, that's just so annoying that nobody realizes that. And they keep bringing this up like it's an own against me. And it's like, no. Or that it proves that like my fan base is brigading. Check the first comment of that thread, of this thread. Hold on. Read the top comments of that. Yeah, hold on. Somebody said Asmongold has a pretty active subreddit. Oh, 2000 online. This is a very active subreddit. Good job, Asmon. Hassan's greatest take. This one?
The
What?
grossly...
We watched this already. Or the mod one? Harassment out of context, spam, vote manipulation. It's target harassment at someone else. This is spam. Quality duplicate submission. Quality old news. Quality quick clickbait. This thread needs to be locked. LOL, will you guys fucking do something about delete this Hassan slander or the proletariat will harassment, civility, and decency, brigading, political submissions, literally just watching another clip. How did this even get, oh, I was gonna say, how did this even get 2,000 comments? But it's probably because everybody's debating the last clip that got deleted. I also don't know how this got 1,000 comments, but whatever. For anyone who isn't aware, they have us already. Big streamers have direct line communication with the LSF moderation team. Here's an example. Hey, can we delete this thread? People literally trying to make drama over someone who doesn't even stream in my guild who are clipping something totally out of context. Guys, I was trying to just make drama, especially when he already had a mirror ready when I deleted the clip. Damn. Here's another one. Bruh, I got people coming to my house calling me the N-word IRL and throwing shit at me. Yeah, that's super fucked up. And same thing, you get my mods as well, Oro especially. I don't think anyone saying is going to side people, doxing, squatting, etc. All I'm saying is that you saying, y'all really don't know how some of the threats affect some streamers' mental. We fully understand it. We understand that shit though. You volunteer for this job, bro. We have to do this or it's Wendy's. What? Question mark, you get paid to do this job. Nick, I'm sorry, dude. That's a terrible take. I'm not saying it's okay, but nothing is stopping you from walking away right now. Personally, my whole life changes. Gotta go. How do these guys not have enough to retire? Hold on, hasn't Nick been making like, doesn't this guy have like 20,000 viewers for like 5 years? It's not the same thing, so no, it's not a bad take. I'm not saying it's okay that y'all do this stuff just like my mods, but no, it's not the same thing as what I deal with. Personally, it feels worse. We have to deal with bad shit too, and we don't even get compensated for it. This is what I mean, by the way, when people post shit saying like DGGers brigade, blah, blah, blah. Dude, LSF streamers treat LSF like it's their subreddit. People are right. My people do brigade and other streamers don't brigade because they can't brigade. They can't brigade because it's their own sub. They literally treat it, it's not even astroturfing. Like Hassan sub, Nick sub, Mizkiss sub, they don't use their own subreddits. They use LSF. That is their sub. So of course my community is always gonna get called out for brigading because it's not our community. It's so cringe. Same thing happened to Melina when there was a 20K upvoted thread about cross-banning, which she 100% was within her right to do. I just find it quite interesting that yesterday y'all seemed very sympathetic about harassment because y'all endured it. Like, it's not the mod's job. The moderator's job is not to protect streamers from harassment, unless it's their sub, right? Like, if I feel like I'm getting a lot of harassment, Miskiff 100% uses his sub. I mean, I can ban you from my subreddit, but that's because it's my sub, it's my community. Wait, Miskiff 100% has a subreddit. No, he doesn't. 218 online? This sub is dead. No. Unless there's another one that I don't know about. That's Vosh numbers? No, that's not true. Vosh usually has at least like 600 or 700. If not 1,000, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 728. You're wrong. How many does mine have? Usually floats between like anywhere from 2 to 4,000. 3.2K. It's gonna take the right case of the right person killing themselves and the finger might come back to you. Our FBI friends have found people online pretty easily just from a username. What the fuck is he saying here? I don't think any streamer should be messaging. I'm trying to think, have I ever messaged an LSF mod to take a thread down? Where are the DMs? I think I'm part of one of these subreddits, aren't I? Or not subreddits, Discord servers? Live stream fail, private destiny. We've unbanned you for now. Mod team here is very different than it was a year ago. Checking through history, blah, blah, blah. I have one message in there from January 8th, 2022. If you weren't aware of that being a possibility already, I'm just giving you a heads up because eventually something might happen. First off, that's completely insane. No matter what happens, we're not culpable. All right, if you think so. Why would the LSF mods be culpable for anything that an unhinged person does on Reddit? This is deranged. This was back in 2021. Bye, Nick. Sorry it had to end this way. You're so dramatic. I see why you set yourself up to endure this LSF abuse. You need some sort of power in your life. My God. Thank you. Next time will be nicer. Sorry about that. For the love of God, people shitting on me for donating money. Can we please just remove this one thread for the holidays? Like, it's crazy. Just me trying to make others happy turns into a fucking hate thread. Just don't read the subreddit. Just stop reading Reddit. To be fair, this is 2021 as well. Discord's brigading. Please, anything. Stop this. Miskiff mispronounces Emerismaya. Can you be more specific? Which Discords are brigading the thread? Can you give us a typical comment? Blah, blah, blah. Bro, a fucking Discord. eRob Daily made it. Like, it's literally 1,000 people obsessed with me and Emmy. Why do I need to be so specific? Can't you fucking trust me? Do you need an invite to the Discord? Do you need 1,000 things done? I don't get it. It's just a shit fucking thread. Just remove it. Based on our rules, we cannot remove this thread as it doesn't break any. If they're manipulating votes, it's the whole thing. You want me to find the link to a hate watching Discord? LOL. Okay, be right back. Like, man, I'm getting close to just getting banned and making new LSF. Like, listen to how he's talking. I'll make a new LSF. Like, he's like basically saying that like this LSF is theirs, right? Jesus. At Destiny, and this was with them being way less powerful. Imagine how hard they must have worked with them behind the scenes in the last 2 years, plus all the stuff we haven't seen. True. Is it just me or LSF mods actually base as fuck? This is why I said before when people asked me about it, I think I said just as much. I'd seen a lot of these because I had ex-mods from LSF contact me and send me a lot of shit. I think Lycan might know too, and maybe RTBA because I think they contacted all of us. So I'd seen a lot of these before. I didn't want to name names because I wasn't sure. I know I'd seen Miskit, but I didn't remember for the other ones. But what I said was I think that a lot of requests get made, but I think generally the mods will say like, listen, if it's not breaking rules, we can't do anything. If you can find somebody vote brigading or whatever, we can. But I think in general, the LSF mods, from what I've seen, don't seem to just, you know, suck off streamers and do whatever they ask. Just in general from what I'd seen. Yeah, and it seems to be the case with these logs. It seems like the same, yeah. Or it seems like just as much that that's what was going on. How would you rate the last 6 months of moderation on LSF? I don't know, it seems okay. I don't think the issue that I would personally have with LSF right now has to do with the moderation. The issue that I have is with the fan bases. And like who has like the dominating presence there right now.
OTK Media themselves comes now defendant OTK Media themselves. OTK seeks contribution from all defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations contained in Adriana's original petition. God damn. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh shit. They're passing the buck potentially off to Maya Higa, Crazy Slick, Miskiff, and Miskiff Enterprise. Comes now.
Oh shit! Wait, what? Wait, OTK? Wait, OTK is suing the OTK members? Seeks indemnity from all other defendants for all oh no, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. For all other defendants, for all judgments, assessments. Okay, sorry, my very limited legalese, very limited contract negotiation. What this sounds like is... okay, careful, I don't know what the I'm talking about, okay? Here's what it sounds like. You've got an organization called OTK, and as members of that OTK organization, you've got people like Mizkif, you've got people like Maya, you've got people like Crazy Slick. I think those are the main people involved, right? I think what's happening is Adriana, for instance, I don't know if anybody else is, but Adriana is trying to sue. So Adriana's here. She's attempting to sue all of these people. Okay. She's trying to sue all of these people. She's trying to sue Mizkif, she's trying to sue Maya, she's trying to sue Crazy Slick, and she's trying to sue OTK. I think what OTK is doing is OTK, the organization, is trying to take these three members and get a judgment basically saying we want to be removed. The organization, I want to be removed from your lawsuits. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if you can even do that, but OTK seeks contribution from all other defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations contained in plaintiff's original position. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's not that they're trying to be removed from the lawsuit, but what they're basically saying is that if the defendants are held liable for anything, right? If there are liabilities entered against the organization OTK because of the allegations made against the original, those members or those people, OTK wants to get damages paid by those members. That's what it sounds like. And then OTK is also seeking indemnity from all other defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK. Yeah, so that's what it sounds like. So basically, let's say that I sue OTK and Mizkif because of shit that Mizkif did. OTK is going to Mizkif and is trying to get a judgment from a court saying, listen, if you get sued for, or if we get sued for some shit because of these allegations in this lawsuit against you, you're going to pay us that money back. I guess it's a form of like indemnification. A cross claim is a claim from one defendant against another defendant, typically for indemnification. Yeah. So OTK is basically looking for protection against potential judgments being levied against these other people listed in that lawsuit. That's what it sounds like. Sorry, okay.
Liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations contained in Adriana's original petition. God damn. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh shit. They're passing the buck potentially off to Maya Higa, Crazy Slick.
So it doesn't look like OTK is passing the buck. I think OTK, you guys keep saying OTK and all them. Hold on. Maya and Crazy Slick aren't part of OTK. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. If Adriana's named them as a plaintiff in that's what they're, or I don't think it's relevant. They're just seeking indemnification against any judgments against them.
You once said in a debate that got woke. Go broke is a right-wing myth.
Yeah, it largely is. If it's worked once or twice, that's fine. But largely speaking, going woke in society gives you huge financial benefits. I don't even know if the one boycott against Bud Light has worked. Adriana is suing some people because of stuff Ms. Maya Slick did. OTK is suing them. In the case that Adriana is winning, they don't have to pay because Mizkif was an OTK, I think. I don't know what else is valuable listening to this.
Mizkif and Mizkif Enterprises. I'm like, but I thought you guys can kind of see where this shit's going, right? You're like, hold up. Ain't Mizkif OTK? Yeah, he is. OTK seeks indemnity from all defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations complained in the original petition. And y'all like, Henry, what does indemnity mean? Like, you know, these are some big words. Like, what does this mean? All right, indemnity. It is security or protection against a loss or other financial burden. So they OTK like, look, we are out for OTK. We are not out for anyone else other than OTK. If this shit hits the fan, it's not gonna hit us. It's gonna hit y'all, okay? OTK prays that it will be awarded judgment against other defendants in this matter for actual damages, exemplary damages, pre-judgment and post-judgment interest, court costs, and all other relief to which OK is justly entitled to at law or equity. God damn. What is this? This is people. This is big. You like, Henry, explain it to us how major this is.
I mean, it doesn't sound major or big at all. It just sounds like OTK just wants to be indemnified against any weird lawsuit stuff that might happen as a result of misgiving Adriana. That sounds... I imagine it's probably somewhat standard. That'd be my guess. But...
This is the counterclaim. Remember, she filed a lawsuit asking for $2 million. They not only requested legal fees, they literally requested everything to be dismissed. And now they're about to put in a counterclaim. And the counterclaim gets messy. You can say this is a counter lawsuit, right? Not only are they suing her for the $25,000, they about to pack a little bit more on, right? So what does it say? Comes now OTK, defendant, by through their attorney of record and provide the following. Counterclaim, okay? Torturous interference with prospective relations. And I said, hey, when I'm reading this shit, I'm like, this is how it's done, guys. OTK is an influencer network and media company built by creators for creators, which I agree. OTK partners with authentic, relatable influencers to develop the most exciting, innovative, and engaging content in digital media. As acknowledged by the plaintiffs, nature of OTK's business depends upon sponsorships, promotions, and business partners. So now they're using her words against her, guys. They're like, hey, you said we make money from sponsorships, promotions, and business partners, right? You said that shit, right? Right? You said that, Adriana?
That's a truthful statement.
Plaintiff, Adriana.
Does he have an XQC soundboard for this?
Business partners, right? You said that shit, right? Right? You said that, Adriana?
That's a truthful statement.
Plaintiff, Adriana, without any basis in fact, chose to include OTK in her lawsuit alleging inter alia that OTK itself acted to degrade and harm her reputation in online streaming community, to interfere with her business sponsorships, to interfere with her credibility, her relationships with subscribers and followers. You know, she was like, guys, I was about to make $600,000 that year. And then as a result of what you guys said, I lost everything. Everything. And you need to pay me my $600,000 so I could pay my $46,000 worth of debt because I'm tired of working 3 jobs. I gotta take it off for a little bit of change. And it's working on me. I'm tired. You know.
Why don't we have sound from streamers for donuts anymore? Because it's just too spammy and irritating. It was fucking my brain up. I think I deleted all the sounds. Okay, f that. Does anybody else still have them? I'm not sure if they do. I feel like it's just TTS at this point.
I'm saying she doing that whole charade, you know, putting it all on Jermaine.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
They looking at her like, sweetie, we don't give 2 f***s about that sob story. You shouldn't have put us in this goddamn lawsuit. Fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Additionally, you know, without any basis in fact, Adriana alleged that OTK itself participated in a conspiracy, guys.
This guy's trying to go full Twitch streamer.
To injure her while seeking to protect and preserve the reputation of Crazy Slick, someone with no formal relationship with OTK. And boom, 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 boom. Once plaintiff's lawsuit was filed, news of the litigation was widely reported by the gaming industry press. God damn, God. It was. I got the information from Dexerto. And it was Gamer Rants, Adriana Lee, Millions, Mizkif, OTK lawsuit, and Talk Sports.
How the fuck have you not seen the butcher to keep running this fucker? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he killed 2 of my characters, and now I'm at level 50. I haven't seen him a single fucking time. I don't know why.
You know, I want to come out and say something. I want to come out and say something. I want to defend someone because Destiny.
Yeah.
The whole internet genre is cringe, right? When they see someone fall apart, they like to jump on someone else and attack them. That's how the internet works. Some people don't have clout. The only way they get clout is by farming shit, right? But ever since my problem came out, I admitted to my fault. I know it's disgusting and all that shit. But there was one person that I know I shouldn't even defend. They're going to say, why do you defend? But it's better to speak the truth. Why? What's your thoughts on Crazy Slick? Nah, you laughing? No. You know, you can laugh all you want. What's your thoughts on Crazy Slick, bro?
Can you just be a little bit more specific, I guess?
Okay, do you believe what actually happened with that fake ass motherfucker?
That bitch is what you want to say,
right? Accusing him because everyone even comes out and says this is it's all fake and look at her, she's farming clout. You know what I'm saying? But then when he had to get off, his name is pointed as a rapist or whatever. You know, that's kind of up, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I think basically what I've said since the start, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen externally, everything I've seen that Adriana claimed was 100% true. I don't like from
how do you even say it's 100% true? Because there's people in that room and they are streamers. They know it wasn't true. They don't want to come out and admit it.
Nah, even
because they're a bunch of fucking fake,
Nah.
bro.
If
And
you
that's how the
listen,
platform works.
if you listen to the calls with fucking Mizkev, even he more or less admits that, like, yeah, there's probably oh my god, I was supposed to be slaying enemies. I fucked up.
Wait,
I
Destiny,
did the right
Destiny.
thing.
Do you think that the first of all, what the f Sliker, you with my brain, Lil Steve, excuse me. Do you think that the punishment fit the crime? Because what they said.
Here, wait, let me finish. Let me finish my thing.
Was
Real
that he
quick. Wait,
touched their chest?
wait. Let me finish.
Okay,
Jesus,
go ahead,
Zerga's trying to
go
come
ahead.
again. Let me finish my thing, okay? The main thing that was fucked up that happened, the main stupid wrong thing that was fucked up. I'll even let the shit slide. Oh wait, I didn't do the wrong thing. Where Mizkif was trying to get Maya and fucking Barry or whatever to go over and see what Adriana was gonna write or whatever. The main fuck up was Crazy Slick trying to like get Adriana like not
Blacklisted.
hardcore blacklisted, but basically telling people like he didn't want her around at parties and shit. That was the biggest fuck up of the entire thing. I think Mizkif acted stupidly. I think he put himself way too far out there for a guy that probably wasn't worth it and had been like already kind of doing weird shit. Like it was stupid. Setting people over the house was probably stupid too. But like that was the main fuck shit was Crazy Slick basically trying to get people to not hang out.
Do you
with
think the
Adriana.
punishment fit the crime though?
For who?
For Slick.
I mean, probably. When you're that small of a creator and you're that big of a liability to all of your much larger friends, yeah, I would say so. Like, if I got invited to hang out with, like Matt Damon and Kanye West or some shit, you better believe I'm gonna be on my best behavior the entire time around these people, because this is like a God's gift from heaven that I get to be in their presence and like
All right,
get something
Destiny,
out of it,
it's you. We know that's bullshit, okay? We know you're just gonna be a retard and you're just gonna speak your heart.
Okay, well, maybe that's because I'm stubborn. No, but I might be like quote unquote retarded speaking heart, but like I'm gonna be very respectful on their platform, right? Like I'm not gonna do some crazy shit to show them.
You're not
in
gonna be
bad
a
light.
liability.
Yeah, I don't want to be. Yeah, if I'm getting like a huge up from them, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Bro,
what do you think
did I
about
change
that?
in my gear? My damage is so
Sir.
high now. Sorry, God.
What do you think about that, Sliker?
I don't know, but he does sound more gay. I'm just gonna say that, bro. You did. You sound like you're more like. Back in the day, it was like, yo. Now it's like, yeah, so basically, it's like, what? His voice
when you watch
bro.
videos, when you watch videos, he does sound different.
Did you start taking
hormones?
I sound a million times more gay in my last videos than I do in my current videos. I feel like my voice dropped like half an octave in the past like 10 years. So I don't know how you could possibly think I sound more gay now than I did in the past. But hey, listen.
Are you ever coming back to Twitch?
I'm still banned.
Yeah, are you ever gonna get unbanned or something?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm not a fortune
Why the
teller.
fuck did you get banned? Why did you get banned?
I think it's because I called a bunch
Oh,
of
shit.
people on Twitter subhuman.
What does that mean?
No, that's not the reason, Sliker. That's not the reason. The reason he got banned on Twitch is because he said that trans women are not women. Oh, wait, wait, my bad.
What are you
That's another
talking
guy.
about?
No, wait. He said that they shouldn't compete with
No,
like cis
that's
women,
what I
like
thought it
normal
was.
women.
That's what I thought it was initially.
I don't know what that
but
means.
A couple people have Sorry,
Oh
fuck.
shit.
Hold on.
Wait, this is getting clipped. Do it again. Rewind.
No.
Why did you get banned on Twitch?
Sorry, a couple
Mr.
people
Kenneth?
come out and told me that I have worked there and stuff that said that in my file, supposedly, the reason why I got banned was for that, because I said there were a bunch of trans activists on Twitter and I try not to associate with them because they all like subhuman. And apparently that's like, yeah.
That's it? Because you
That's
called
what
a
I've
bunch
been
of
told,
trans
yeah.
activists.
Because the way that it was
Holy
interpreted
shit.
was I was saying trans people are subhuman or something.
I actually don't know what that means.
Okay, but that's like the worst fucking bad faith, shittiest interpretation ever.
Yeah,
you know
I
who
think
actually
my
put
understanding
through the ban?
my understanding is that, and again, I can only go by what I've been told because Twitch won't tell me anything officially. My understanding is that is even notated in my ban file. That they notate that like it's most likely he wasn't speaking about all trans people, but the language was just highly inflammatory. That's what is supposedly in the file.
On Twitter, not even on Twitch itself.
No,
Holy
what?
Fuck.
Wait, what? On Twitch?
No, you said it on Twitter. Though,
I said it
right?
on Twitch.
Or
I
did
said it
you
on
say-
Twitch.
Oh,
I
you
said it on Twitch
Twitch.
about people on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Holy shit.
Listen,
okay, guys, one in chat if Slicker's gonna get unbanned before Destiny.
I'm not.